Kansas last night did something they have never done at Fog Allen Fieldhouse. They beat the number one team in the country.
Yeah.
They've never done that at Fog Allen. They did it at Hoke one time in 1953 when Kansas State was number one. But at Fog Allen, they've never done it.
Never done it.
They do it last night without Darryn Peterson. Sick. I'll get to that in a moment. Okay? Because that is a big-time management issue right there. Huge. And it's not something I have not heard of before because I just watched it play out a year ago at Rutgers. Okay. So let's get to Kansas played really well last night. I mean, really well. Council played great. The transfer from Wagner played really well. I thought as a team they played well. Their defense was outstanding because Arizona, which has not lost a game since the Sweet 16, March 27th last year, they hadn't lost a game.
They're undefeated, yeah.
Since that point.
23 now.
They are not a typical style college basketball team. They are very low on the percentage of points that they get from three. They are very much a pound it, drive it to the basket team. They use their height. They try to just stuff it down your throat. And then, of course, play solid defense at the other end. Well, last night, the Kansas defense did a great job of just building a wall around the basket. I thought their drop coverage was excellent, and they didn't really give Arizona a lot of room to operate. And then when, of course, it came time to hit some threes, they did hit a couple of threes, but that's not their game. And they almost pulled it off because they went to full court press. And what did Kansas do against the full court press? It turned it over.
Turned it over.
All right. I mean, I know all of you think that only Penn State turns the ball over against the full court press. I know you think that. I've been around you now for decades. I know how you think. Okay. But as somebody who actually takes the time to watch other games, I can tell you everybody does it. Last night, Kansas gets the ball. Nope, turned it over. Kansas panicked. Then the next time Kansas ran it, they did beat it down the floor.
Yeah.
But Arizona all of a sudden puts itself in a great spot at the end because of the turnover. They get a shot. They score. And Kansas gets a great win last night. Bill Self does a great job. Dozens of scouts and NBA executives have flown to Lawrence to see Darryn Peterson. He had flu-like symptoms, really. Self said he knew Peterson wasn't himself, but figured adrenaline would kick in. No.
I tell you, when a coach says that, that's not a good sign.
Right.
And we have seen so many, and obviously Michael Jordan's the most known, we know that, but we have seen so many players play under the weather that go out there, and yeah, adrenaline absolutely takes over. There's no question about it. Heck, adrenaline takes over in an injury that is season-ending sometimes, and you're out there playing.
He's missed 11 games this year.
Yeah.
Okay. We saw this last year with Dylan Harper at Rutgers, where I would talk to somebody. I said, "Geez, Harper didn't play today," and they said, "Yeah, mystery injury, mystery illness." This kid is giving one the impression that he's doing the same thing. Hey, I don't doubt he's sick.
No, I don't either, but
I'm not going to sit and see. Again, what have I said forever on this show about injuries or illness? Everyone thinks it's the coach that's pushing them to play.
Yeah.
And you could be so far from the truth. It is stunning. And again, it goes back to what I talk about all the time. It's amazing how little people actually do know. Right? The doctor has to check the box.
Yep.
The trainer has to check the box. And guess what? Guess who overrules everybody?
No doubt about it.
The player is the one that has to check the box.
Yeah.
The coach has no box.
No.
He's told by the doctor. He's told by the trainer. Oh, and by the way, then he has to go and talk to the player.
Yeah.
Right? The coach has no control over what's going on. And people think the coaches control everything and they push up. Please,
it's ridiculous.
It's time to listen to people who are around it, because it will give you more information as to how to understand how sports today works. If the kid says he can't go, guess what? They can't play him.
No,
they cannot play him. Okay? He forced me. Well, that's the last thing you need in the press conference. He forced me. What? He forced you? In the hue and cry. This kid's missed 11 games. You're playing the number one team in the country, and he did not give it a go last night.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I just it's baffling in so many ways, and you just talked about it. You look at who determines who plays or not. Yes, the doctor can overrule the player without question.
Oh, no,
if the doctor says you're not playing, you're not playing.
That's what I mean. You have to, every step. If the doctor says you can't go, you can't go.
No.
Actually, it'll start with the trainer. If the trainer says you can't go, you can't go. But if the trainer's like, okay, I need the doctor to go,
and
then
the doctor tells you,
okay, yes or no. But the bottom line is the
player is going to be the one. Yeah, absolutely. And it's just
look. And I've been around players where they sit there and they're like, and there's nothing to keep the guy off the field, right? You know,
I've been around plenty. Absolutely.
Oh no, I've been around guys where I say, "Look, I'm telling you, coach, my ankle's fine," and then you watch him work out.
He can't even walk.
I go on the floor, like, I'm good. You're like going, okay. So I see that.
Yeah.
Okay? But then I see the expression we use all the time: extremely unimpressive X-rays.
Yeah.
My thumb really bothers me.
It's unbelievable.
Hey, your thumb bothers you. Your thumb.
You look at
then they look at the X-rays. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with the thumb.
It
really bothers me. Can't go. Yeah, but the game's Monday. Today's Thursday. No, I can't make it. I've seen guys.
I've seen plenty of times
that have said Thursday.
Yeah.
I can't go. I can't go.
Yeah. I saw
it in the preseason in basketball this year.
Sure. Yeah, right? Absolutely.
Like they were told it was a preseason game. They were told 5 days ahead, I don't think I'm going to make it. Like, I got to make it. You're practicing. I don't think I can play. Really?
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
It's fine.
And
then you get the Jason Cabindas and Brandon Bells of the world, who get themselves out there for Ohio State. Neither one's supposed to play. And Penn State's going to play a guy on Saturday in Nate Biddle.
Yeah.
When he got hurt, I'm trying to think what game he got hurt in. They said it was 4 weeks. He came back in 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5 weeks came back. It's going to be a 4-week injury, 2.5 weeks.
And you look at, even in the history of sports, the all-time greats, Michael Jordan, how many times did he miss a game? Kobe Bryant, same thing. Tom Brady, aside from tearing a ligament that took him out for an entire year, never missed a game. Jerry Rice sawed off his cast when he tore an ACL. Aaron Rodgers, same thing. Ruptures in his Achilles, he busts his butt to try to get back. And look at where these guys are. They're the Hall of Fame. They're some of the greatest of all time. They're playing. That's the one thing I think I got out of NBC paid Michael Jordan a lot of money for one interview. But the one point that he made in that interview that sticks out to me is his criticism of load management, because it's absolutely accurate 1,000%.
Sure it is.
You're being paid to play a certain amount of games. What are you doing that you can't play those games if you're not completely injured to the point that you can't go?
Michael Jordan's last season with the Washington Wizards, he played all 82 games.
In his 40s.
Yeah. He played all 82 games.
It doesn't make any sense. Or his late 30s, I guess he was. But still, it's just...
And I don't... There's so many athletes I have great respect for where, like, they're going to go no matter what. Right? The Saquon Barkleys of the world, people
absolutely.
like Right. And, you got a chance to get a record. Nah, I'm done for the day. I've gained over 100 years. Let Will Shipley do it. He doesn't go out and do something meaningless, just to rack up something and whatever. It's like, nah, I cracked 2,000 yards. I mean, let Will Shipley play. I mean, he's worked hard. Yeah. Did the same thing here with Nick Urie. Nick Urie gained made a 4-yard carry. 4-yard, it's the only carry in Nick Urie's career. One that may have been against Georgia State, maybe. The guy jumping up and down the sidelines and then grabbing him, hugging him, and left the field, Saquon Barkley. You have to.
You need leadership.
Everybody's different.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Everybody's
absolutely
different.
No doubt.
And
you look at normal America. People call off sick for what reasons? People go to work pretty much 365.
What was your excuse last week?
My excuse last week? Load management.
So everybody knows we alternate.
We do.
Kyle and Jason alternate.
Load management, I tell you. But yeah, no, same thing. And then that's, like I said, that's your blue collar American right there. They go, some of them go to work 365. You got to send them home and flat out tell them they're going home. Then you have the others that are the opposite.
Yeah,
it's literally.
I mean, I'll stay after a practice, and I'll see, like, the basketball players. Like, they're all still out there, taking shots, kidding around a little bit, taking more shots, shooting free throws, things like that. Like, they're gym rats.
Yeah.
Okay. Football, I'll see guys out there, it didn't quite go right today. Right? I'll give you the Saquon example. One night he dropped 2 kickoffs. It was a Sunday night. I remember exactly what I said to him. Like, he's like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I said, hey, it's not Saturday. That's all I said to him. It's not Saturday. He stayed out there for an extra 10 minutes fielding kickoffs because he didn't want to drop one ever again.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a lot of guys like that and a lot of women like that have that kind of attitude and also have a love for the game. And then you've got some other people where you just have incredible questions as to, what do they love more, the money or do they love the game?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's no question about that. And that's where.
And so I'm sitting there and I'm an NBA guy. And when he plays, he's good.
Sure.
When he plays, he's good. Thanks for listening to Sports Talk with Steve Jones. Catch the latest from me on the 7 Mountain Sports YouTube page. Find clips of the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook by searching up 7 Mountain Sports.